continuation with our previous video, today I am here to update you on the updated features of PF return filing. As an employer, if you are eligible for filing of PF return, I have some easy tips and tools related to the return filing. Hello everyone, I am Neha from Webtel. We all know PF and ESI are the benefits received by an employee, but the obligation of filing of PF returns is the major responsibility of an employer. Today, I am sharing with you an easy process of filing the PF returns on the EPF portal and the features of the dashboard. So stay tuned. Before starting this video, I would like to request you to subscribe our YouTube channel Webtel Electrosoft to get the regular compliance updates. So let us now start the process of PF return filing. But before going to the PF return filing, let us just recall some of the basic details as we have already discussed into our previous video. So firstly, talk about eligibility criteria. Now, the employer is eligible for PF deduction of employees only after he or she is having 20 or more employees into the organization. Now, coming to the employee, any employee having a salary consisting of basic plus DA below 15,000 is eligible to get his PF deducted by the organization or the employer. But if the employee is having salary more than 15,000, it is voluntary that he wants to or she wants to get their PF deducted. But it is not mandatory for the organization to deduct PF for employees having salary more than 15,000. Now next one is the computation or calculation part. So as you can see on the screen, there is a basic example. Now in this case, the employee is having a salary more than 15,000, but the employer is wishing and employee is also comfortable with getting their PF deducted. So the basic salary and DA comes up to 28,644. Employee contribution is 12%. Therefore the amount comes up to 3437 calculated jointly on basic plus DA. Now next one is the employer contribution. Employer's contribution is provided into two parts. First one is EPS, that is 3.67%, and the second one is 8.33%, that is going to EPF. So the EPF comes to 2386 and EPS is 1051. So this is how the employer contribution is to be provided, and the amount sums up to 3437 for both employer and employee both. Coming to the payment and return part. Now the returns, that is ECR, and the payment of EPF is to be done monthly basis before 15th of every month. So any employer or every employer is required to deposit the payment with the ECR before the 15th of next month. And also there is an annual return to be filed before 25th April after the financial year has ended. Now, if there is any kind of delay in depositing the PF amount, there is a simple interest of 12% per annum applicable to the employer. Another one is the penalty. If it is delayed till 2 months, then 5% per annum. If it is delayed for 2 to 4 months, then 10%. And if it comes to 4 to 6 months, 15%. And if the details is delayed for more than 6 months, in that case, the penalty is for 25%, that can be extended up to 100%. Also, when it comes to the registration part, when an employer is required to file the PF return, he is required to get his firm registered or the organization registered on the Shram Suvidha portal to get the registered EPFO number. The EPFO user ID password after getting registered is received onto the registered mobile number that has been provided into the portal. After the user ID and password has been received by the employer, after that only the employer will go to the unified portal wherein he can access the portal and get their returns generated and submitted. So now let us just start the process of return filing. So let me just show you how the return is to be generated through the software first, and then how the return is to be uploaded onto the portal. So firstly, let us just go to the software part. So this is our HR Pro software through which we are going to generate the PF ECR return. But before generating the PF ECR, the salary process of the particular company for a specific month has to be completed. So for better understanding, I have already completed the salary process. Let me show you. The monthly attendance for the said employees have already been saved. As you can see, the check boxes in is saved are done. That means the attendance for these employees have been saved already. Now coming to the salary process. Now as you can see, the employee details are available here along with the salary details. If the salary is not calculated for any of the employee, the status would not be verified. The status differs according to the status of the employee. If it is not calculated, then it would show not calculated, and if there are other circumstances, the status will be appearing as per the circumstance. So now the salary has been calculated. The last thing I would need to do is to post the salary. Only after the posting of salary I would go to the compliance reports. So here I am, I'm going to post the salary now, clicking on to post salary, and this is the pop-up asking me to verify all the details I have already calculated. So I'm going to post the salary and the software is processing. Now as you can see, after the posting, the message will appear of salary posting and it will navigate us to the payment module. But because we are going to generate the compliance report, we are not going to payment module right now. So I would just click on no over here. As you can see, the message is showing salary post successfully. If I wish to run payment module, then I would click on to yes. But for now, I'm not going there. So I'm clicking on no. Now coming to the compliance reports where I have to generate the PF ECR. So firstly, I would have to go to the compliance reports, and e-challan is the button wherein I would go to generate the PF ECR return. But if we need to verify the amount of PF details, what PF amount has been deducted for all the employees, I would go to the monthly statement, select the details of employees, and I can generate an Excel. This Excel will show me that how much PF has been deducted for all the employees along with the contribution of employers. So now I'm going to save the Excel. Let me show you how the Excel will appear. This Excel is going to show all the details about what are the eligible wages for the PF, what are the UAN number of the employees, employee name details, wages, days payable, and EPF, EPS wages. Everything related to the PF contribution is going to appear onto this Excel. Now after verifying these details, we will go to the e-challan. We would have to select the employees for whom the PF is been calculated. Now for the month, I would go to the load ECR data, and the respective details that are required to be submitted for ECR are appearing onto the screen. I can just scroll the details to view, and then after I would have to click on ECR file. This button will generate the ECR return for the specific month. So I am generating the file. Now as you can see, the file has been generated successfully. Now let me show you how the file is going to appear. So this is the ECR that has been generated. Now this ECR is going to be uploaded onto the portal. So let me just take you to the portal now and show you how the file is to be uploaded onto the portal and what other options we have that we can use onto the unified portal, that is PF portal. So this is how the EPFO portal is going to appear. In here, the employer is termed as establishment, and the employer would have to go to the establishment login and enter the user ID password as allotted to him or received on the registered mobile number while registering at the Shram Suvidha portal. So after the registration, I have been provided with this unique ID and password. Now I'm clicking on to sign in, and this is how the home page is going to appear at EPFO portal. Now as you can see, there are a number of buttons wherein we can use for another functions. A lot of functions we can do over here. Also the employee profile is available over here. As you can see, the details of establishment ID, the employer name, PAN details, everything is going to appear over here. On the top there is also available the establishment ID and the name of the employer. Now if I talk about the establishment and employee, in PF details, as you can see, a member option is here and a establishment option is there. Establishment here is termed to be the employer and the member is an employee. Employee is a member of PF basically, therefore it is termed as a member in the PF portal also. So if I wish to view the profile of the establishment, I would go to the establishment and click on view profile. The details of the employer is going to appear. Next, if I wish to register the individual member, that is employee, or if I wish to register bulk employees, I have a list of employees to update onto the portal, then I would go to the register bulk details, wherein I would have to upload an Excel along with the details of the employees and the details will get uploaded to the portal. But if I wish to do it one by one, then I would click on register individual, and this screen will appear to me. In here, the employer is required to mention the details of the employee. The red details are the mandatory details, and the document details are also going to be uploaded over here. Once you save the details of the employee uploaded onto the portal will be appearing over here. Firstly, we would need to approve the details, and after the details have been approved, the details can be viewed over here. The list of members can be available in active member. Next thing comes to the PF return uploading. In order to upload the PF return, we would have to go to the payment section, click on ECR return filing. In here, I would have to go to the ECR upload, and this is how the screen is going to appear. As you can see, these are the returns I have already uploaded, but in process or already processed. These are the download buttons. If I click on ECR file download button, the ECR file I have uploaded in that return will get downloaded. And if I click on this button, ECR statement download button, a generic statement, PDF statement will be downloaded to the system showing the details of the employer about the contribution and the period for which the details have been uploaded. Now, if I wish to upload the return for current month, then I would go to the ECR file upload, enter the details of specific month. Say for example, I am going to upload for September. Salary disbursal date, and now I have to select the file. Now, for example, I have already generated the file, and I'm going to upload the PF ECR. Then selection of file type, if it is ECR file or arrear file, contribution rate, and the remarks. Now I would click on upload. See, I have clicked on upload, and you can see the message is appearing, file name cannot have spaces. So whatever PF file you are going to upload onto the portal should not contain any spaces in the name. So I am changing the name of the file, and now we are going to upload the file once again. Clicking on to upload, as you can see, this is how the file is getting uploaded to the portal. After the ECR has been uploaded, you can view the status of the file, if the validation has been successful or has been failed. If the validation is failed, then you will have to download the ECR file error file and correct the details entered into the ECR and then upload the file once again. But if the validation is successful, the status over here is shown as validation successful. And after that, in action column, we will be receiving two buttons for verify and pay. After the uploading of ECR, firstly we will have to verify the details, and after that we will go to the payment of ECR. So after clicking onto the pay button, the portal will navigate us to the payment gateway automatically. But if you wish to view the payment section, then you will have to go to the payments, payment ECR, and this is the challan page wherein all the challans, whether previously paid or the current due challan, all the details will be appearing onto the screen. Now as you can see in the draft challan list, here this is the section in which the current challan will be appearing, and against the challan you will be viewing a button of pay. Once clicking the pay button, you will be navigating to the directly payment gateway wherein the employer is required to make the payment of amount to the EPFO fund. After the ECR uploading, the challan is paid, and after the challan is paid, the process of PF ECR uploading is complete. So this is how the PF ECR return is to be uploaded onto the portal. I hope you have understood all about the process of filing of PF return. Share this video with your staff and accountant as a helpful tip video, and upload your PF return on time with no errors. If you found this video helpful, then visit the link mentioned in the description below and let us know in the comment section. Also, you can comment if you have any kind of doubts. Give a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Next Tuesday, we will be coming up with another interesting video to make compliances better for you. Till then, stay safe and stay tuned for better compliance journey.